Keeping notes on all the enemies you've crossed, eh? I'm impressed. Huh? You've written some of the enemies' ability names with angle brackets. That have some special meaning? Don't worry, we're just keeping notes of how many species around the world we've completely eradicated. Don't go to Florum. It's a bloodbath. Anyway, hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Bravely Default. Last time, we came back to Caldistula and dealt with the Sky Knights. It went pretty well. We showed off some new job combinations, and if you took a quick look at what Agnes was wearing, we've changed around some stuff. But before I go into dive into all of that, we're going to head towards Ansheim, which is going to be where we hang out today, dealing with the Commoner and Profiteur merchantry. Though, of course, before we land, let's go ahead and take a quick look at Narende Village. So, we have access to the Donnerschlag from the Valley Parts Shop, which hit its maximum level. Some gifts from different shops, looks like. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so looking at this, we have one more weapon to get, which is here at the weapons shop with the magic knife. So let's go ahead and grab this, and then after this, I think we just have the costumes left. We'll have to go over those here soon. Anyway, so let's go ahead and land down in Ansheim. I'll go ahead and do a brief run over of our setup. I have changed two jobs, one for Agnes and one for Tiz. Looking at Agnes, I've moved her over to Conjurer. Conjurer is pretty interesting. As I mentioned in its brief description in the playlist, it has pretty good stats. It's basically a freelancer in terms of its stats, just a little bit better, having above average stats and everything. The way that I usually build a Conjurer, if I really want to use them in combat, is I give them Black Magic and basically just make them a super-powered Black Mage, utilizing the same setup I did as the Arcanist. Their intelligence stat is pretty high, matching that of the Arcanists. It isn't the highest intelligence stat, but it is right up there. And then utilizing Invocation, if Black Magic isn't somehow doing cap damage, I can invoke a magic attack boost, and then it'll do maximum damage. But in terms of gear and whatnot, she hasn't changed all that much. It'll just be something different from in-tournament spamming with the free lunch. Tiz is on Monk. We haven't seen this in a really, really long time. And he'll be running a similar build to his Thief that I did previously. But this time, instead of utilizing Godspeed Strike, we're going to be taking advantage of Pressure Point, which, if you need a refresher, ignores the target's physical defense and deals 2 times the damage of a conventional attack, though it costs 1 BP. But thankfully, because we're going to be utilizing Mimic, we won't need all that much. However, his support abilities have changed quite a bit. Physical attack 20% up, pretty nice. HP 20% up to give him an extra boost in health, but I also gave him Natural Talent, which will raise his physical attack by 100% if he has nothing equipped. So, just to give you an idea, if we were to equip something on him, he would have about 236 attack power. But without anything equipped, he has 568 physical attack power. This is insane. He'll be doing cap damage no matter what I throw at the enemy. But I thought I might show that off. Also, you can see the amount of HP boost compared to everyone else whenever you have that 20% support ability. Anyway, we're here in Ansheim. I don't think there's anything too crazy we need to grab here, but let's go ahead and just check it out. Okay, that's something new. We have a Silk Robe here, which can raise magic attack. There's a better robe to raise magic attack, but if magic attack is something that you really need, go right ahead there. Star Pendants, I still suggest you get 4 of these. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy. I'm still paranoid sometimes. I keep forgetting I might have forgotten some magic, but no, I'm still good. I'm still good. Okay, so then I think what we should do, first off, last time we started with taking down the king and Kent. And also the first time we were here, we went and dealt with the Jackal first. Let's go see if we can take down Profiteur first. Looks like you can. So, let's go ahead and say hi.
Good day. I believe this is our first meeting, yes? I am the chairman of the Commoner and Profiteur merchantry.
Which is a front. You are a Brutus Profiteur, merchant of death. We see right through you.
Where does this come from? You are a strange girl.
You have conspired with the Time Mage Kammer, King of Ansheim, to monopolize the well here. And you hired desert thieves to attack those who went to the oasis for water.
You have no evidence of this!
We have proof. A note containing instructions to the thieves, and another mentioning a hidden passage to the palace.
Impossible! What is going on? Why would this fall into your hands? You must have scalped into my place of work, you dastardly fiends. Fine, you have unmasked me, but this changes nothing. I will never let you leave here alive!
Need some assistance, Propator?
Is this not obvious? Kill the little beasts!
I trust I will be compensated.
You shall be richly rewarded! Make sure not survive!
Then we have a deal. Your money will be well spent.
Yep, for not dealing with Kammer first, Kint will come up and help out Propator. One thing I really like to note is that I just like to imagine the crew here. We're like, all right, we're here in Ansheim. We're gonna be dealing with Propator and whatnot. All right, everyone, get out the notes, get out the all the paperwork, screwing over Propator. Make sure we have that in our pocket, ready to go. It's just be really funny to see that conversation. Anyway, so we didn't really get to see this duo in a higher level setting that because we took down Kint as soon as possible in our other run through in Chapter 5. He's not any different here, and neither is Propator, though Propator is going to be playing a little bit more defensive because he's got his buddy. So let's go ahead and use Anyas and just rip through him. Let's go ahead and just cast Firaga. This will do, ideally, maximum damage no matter what happens, and we should be able to take him down without much issue. And then Tiz is going to be doing Pressure Point, and then just mimicking it 3 times, that way he doesn't need to utilize any more BP. Idia, she hopefully will be the fastest one on the field. I can just do a Firestorm real quick to lower physical defense for both of them. Let's just hope. No, okay. It's fine. They're not going to be losing any damage output from this anyways. Let's see if this takes him down. Nope. Okay, well, the Firestorm, maybe?
Our agreement ends here. This is what your money buys.
What? I've paid you a small fortune!
Any further, and I'll be placing my life on the line. That bears a surcharge of 51.2 billion pig.
That's not a surcharge! It's a national budget! You're mad!
Then this is farewell. Best of luck.
This is fraud! I'll see you reported for this!
All the best he could do was sit there and cast his silence magic. Okay, yeah, see, there we go. There's some decent damage from Anyas. A single target Firaga whenever you're not even exploiting their weakness is still pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Propator's not gonna last much longer, but we'll go ahead and real quick heal everyone up with White Wind. I like Propator's design, I'm gonna be real here. I like his, he's very short, stubby. He's like, he's a money-grubbing rat kind of guy. I really like it. But as much as I like his design, I don't like his personality, so we're going to put him down. He doesn't need to lower, we don't need to lower his physical defense, so we're just going to throw a bunch of fireballs at him, as it's probably the vampire's strongest physical attack move without needing to do some extra hurdles. There we go. And we should be in the clear here fairly soon. No? Man, he does not like Tiz. I mean, I guess it does make sense that Tiz technically does not have the highest physical defense, I'll be real. Let's go ahead and use Deus Ex. Just real quick, the animations for summons are significantly shortened whenever you're utilizing the Conjurer. I don't think I showed this off, but might as well do it now. Normally, it would show Deus Ex attacking, but no, it just transitions straight to the attack, and then we just, light him on fire.
The great Signa Kid. former commander of Eternia's occupation, reduced to a lowly bodyguard to pay for his daughter's treatment. How far the mighty fall. He had his chance to share in the spoils, but that boat sailed 15 years past. Treatment? Ah, what a small taste.
We heard from the reports back in the Earth Temple that Profiteur wasn't the best when it came to Eternia's occupation. It might have something to do with Kent's new profession, but we'll discuss that at a later date.
He seemed even nastier than before, don't you think?
It's not like he was doing anything differently, though.
I felt it. His words grated more than in the previous world.
I feel more relieved we have beaten him too.
Well, yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way because I wanted to showcase that extra piece of dialogue, as it's pretty important for a later date, but again, I'll discuss Kent and his daughter that we just got information about at a later time. For right now, we need to heal up because we still have 2 more members of the merchantry to deal with. So, I think I will see you at Jackal's little hut in Harina Ruins. One thing very important to note is that there is a blue chest here in the Harina Ruins, giving us the air knife. This is actually a pretty useful weapon. So the air knife will deal wind damage, similar to like the Raikiri and whatnot. It has a element tied to it. It's actually a really cool looking dagger, if I do say so myself. I really like it. It may be like a little thick for my liking. Like, look at that. Idia is having... She can't even wrap her whole hands around the handle, bro. Man, that's gonna totally drop out of their hands. Anyway, we're not gonna be equipping that right now on anything. Though, if you're utilizing the ninja or a thief, and you're using their dagger affinities to their best ability, and you don't have the falcon knife from Narenda Village, that's not a bad weapon to pick up. There aren't many like super strong daggers in this game, so that's a pretty good one to have. Hey, 100 hours on this save file. Wow. I would say probably about 20 of those or so we should be omitted, since it's mostly just been me running around aimlessly or cut footage. But hey, 100 hours, I'll take it. Anyway, let's go ahead and say hi to the Jackal.
Hello, hello. Look what the cat dragged in. Just how did you vermin get in here? My throat is parched beyond belief, and it's all because of you. Don't think you're getting out of this one alive. That's what a rat gets for stumbling into a trap uninvited.
I know the pain that you feel, but I must ask you to stop this nonsense now.
You what? Dozy old shrew! How dare you pretend to know me?
You are accosting the townspeople who come to draw water at the oasis at the merchantry's bidding. Also, the Kammer and Profiteur merchantry can make money. This is pure selfishness!
Huh? What's with you people? Ugh, my head's about to split open! What about proof? Can you prove I'm behind this?
There's your evidence!
What? What? How did you get a hold of this? Criminy! Everything's going down the drain! I can't handle this thirst! You lot have come here to take everything from me, eh? Ugh. Hypocrites like you always rush about, sword in hand, ready to fleece the last penny from the likes of me without a second thought. My worthless parents were born victims who lost everything they had. In the end, they cast me aside and left me to die. So there's me, still a kid, all by my lonesome in the desert. I was taken in by what I thought were good people. But they turned out to be scum, just like my parents. They just wanted to make a quick buck off me. Once I was worthless to them, I was out on my backside. Do you know who saved me in the end? A band of thieves. Now isn't that something? They took from others, but gave me a reason to live. It was them who taught me that to make it, you have to be the exploiter, not the exploited. So that's what I do. I won't give that up for a bunch of pretenders like you!
Need a hand, Jackal?
Ah, Chief! Perfect timing!
The usual fee, then.
No problem.
Once again, no new dialogue though, but just imagining the crew now, like, all right, we're going up against the Jackal. Get out the papers so that his dialogue doesn't go on for too long. Here we go. Anyway, so these two, we haven't fought them together in a while as well. But once again, nothing you really shouldn't handle. Though, do note that once you defeat Kent, Jackal will actually go into his Brave Rage instead of not, like he normally did. Even whenever you were fighting him alone, he never fully decided to go full out. He will now, of course, because he has an ally here who will abandon him. So keep that in mind before you finish off Kent, that you want to make sure you're not in a place where you might die. So we're going to use Firestorm to lower physical defense, heal everyone up. There we go. I mean, Jackal's still going to be as greedy as normal, putting himself into the negative, but now that now that Kent is the only threat on the battlefield, let's go ahead and just burn him alive once again with Agnes. And then we'll go ahead and just set up our basically the same strategy we just did against the Profiteur, as a way of dealing with them in one fell swoop. Let's go ahead and we've got the Firestorm built up. So let's go ahead and yeah, we'll go ahead and just do Fireball. And I mean, it's going to be on Jackal anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. Pressure point. Speed things up. We know how this is gonna go. There we go.
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
Fireball. So lower he's got lowered physical defense. This will deal some decent damage, and then Pyraga comes in to try and finish him off. Don't want to deal with the brave craziness. All right, Ring a Bell, it's up to you, buddy. We're just going to do Stillness because we didn't finish him off in time. Potion stolen. He's gonna heal himself, bro. 500 HP recovered. Good job there, Jackal. Anyway, I mean, you want water, right, buddy? Here you go. Here's some water for you. Mind the spikes. Oh, potion, huh?
Cripes! If only I could see one last time. Not my parents. The boss.
The vendetta to the very end. Nothing we haven't seen before, and we get a thief's knife for our troubles. I'll take it.
Papa Jackal! You're going to be all right. You can't leave us. What will we do? We can't go on without you. Don't die, Papa. Don't die. Papa Jackal.
Will you stop all the bellyaching? How's a man supposed to sleep with all that racket? Ow, ow, ow.
Well, it looks like this version of the Jackal does have a kind heart. He takes care of kids, like his band of thieves did with him. I'm glad that we got that small little cutscene there. It gives him a bit more, a bit of a redemption arc, I guess. The other jackals that we may have interacted with might be similar to that, but we never really get any example of that. So it's nice to see that at least one version of him is a kind-hearted person, despite his profession. Anyway, we're gonna heal up and finish off the merchantry. Once night has fallen on Anchime, we can enter inside the Grand Mill Works. So, this dungeon also has a blue chest for us, so I'll see you at its location. Alright, in the room with 3 chests, the third one was a blue chest, giving us the Gale Staff. Let's see here, ring a bell, you're currently using staves, so Gale Staff raises the wielder's mind stat by 6, and enhances the wielder's wind attacks to do 20% more damage. And will do 25% more damage when attacking multiple enemies at once, which is a pretty common thing for staves. So the Gale Staff is probably your best healing staff outside of the Yggdrasil staff here. This will also give you the Asune effect. This is a good healing staff, but if you want to be able to do a little bit more damage, especially if you're a white mage and you have Eroga, that's a good staff to have. Speaking of damage and whatnot, I guess while I'm walking back to where Camer and Kent are, I want to go ahead and explain why I am doing what I'm doing right now. I'm basically just ripping through the bosses. I'm not giving them a chance to do anything, and it's kind of like completely ruining the difficulty of the game. Well, it's mostly because I want to show off just how easy it is to actually break this game when you're really trying. There's a lot of really powerful builds, and I am guilty of this too, that I don't give, there are a lot of jobs that I didn't give a second glance in my first playthrough. Conjurer being one of them, Summoner being one of them. I barely used Monk once I had gotten Dark Knight. There are a lot of jobs that I just completely outright ignored, and I just want to showcase that every job can be viable and can deal pretty good damage and can help your team out, even if you don't think it can based off of its first impressions. So, I'm ripping apart these bosses right now with a variety of jobs, but trust me, the fights will get harder. We will actually have to try for our victories later down the road. But for right now, just enjoy the power of fantasy, I guess.
Just where did you creep in from?
We came through the secret passage in the giant clock. We know that you and Prophet Tour are in cahoots.
I trust you did not see anyone but soldiers on your way here.
What do you mean?
I see. Well then, not a soul will miss you if you and your companions die here, Wind Vestal.
You horrid beast!
Do not let any leave here in one piece, Spellcaster. You can name your reward.
Then we have a contract. If price is no object, I shall place all on the line for this battle.
There is no place for you here, Vestal.
I'm surprised Kent doesn't have horrible PTSD from seeing Agnes, as he's literally been scorched alive twice today in this one episode by her. And it's gonna happen again. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go ahead and default for a little bit to boost up BP. And dealing with these guys might actually might be better to take care of Camer now, so that I don't have to worry about stop. Yeah, we'll have Agnes default right now, and we'll have Tiz go ahead and see if we can deal with Camer as soon as possible. Ideally, this goes off without a hitch, and if it doesn't, that's okay. What I'm gonna do, though, is cast Enigma to get rid of any ailments, any elemental attacks that that Kent decides to throw at us, or Calmer, honestly, if he actually ends up living this. And then we're gonna have Idia go ahead and Brave fully, do Firestorm, and then not absorb stats. Don't want to do that. And then Fireball. Yeah, we'll just hit Calmer, and hopefully this does enough damage. He has a little bit higher than 60,000 HP, so this should be able to kill him if Tiz is able to do enough damage. Come on, take him down. No, okay, that's fine. For Magic Silence, it's okay. Don't cast Stop, please. Thank you. Alright, cool. One cast of Fire should be more than enough to deal with him, though. There's Silence, but it's okay. Hey, there's Stop that missed. Nice. No? Okay. Alright, Anyas, just burn him alive. I guess I should maybe... No, actually, I'm gonna be super greedy here. I still have to live 2 turns against Gint, but I'm fine with that.
I'll give my throne to no one! No one!
Gint has nothing to say about that, surprisingly. You would think that if you beat Calmer first, that Gint would have something to say, but no, he's just chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Stillness for right now, and have Edie, Brave. I might have her heal herself, and then just do a quick White Wind. That way, we get a bit of an extra heal here. Stillness, and then we can just heal. Thankfully, Genome abilities are not affected by Silence. That only affects standard magic spells, so doesn't matter to us at all. We can just default here and chill. We can just default one more time. And then, Bro brought robes to a firefight. Sorry, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and... We can't lower his magical defense in the standard way, so let's go ahead and just Firestorm to lower physical defense for anything later. And then burn him up.
What? You aren't running this time?
Such a reward is worth taking a few risks. I must earn my keep by holding up my end of the bargain.
Just a bit more. Still, the money has been worth it.
And there we go. The last time we fought them together back in Chapter 5, that actually was a bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. So it was nice to be able to rip them apart this time around. Gold Hourglass and a Rune Blade.
I see. I regret my failure to see through the former king's misdeeds.
Where will the kingdom go from here? How will it function in the absence of its king?
I will take up the mantle of governance for the time being, though that is no lasting solution. Ansheim will have to change. With luck, it will become a land led by its people for the benefit of all. What is certain is that it will ever be a welcome home to you and your companions, Lady Vestal. We will pray for your safe journey. Go, and bring your light to all the world.
I mean, the light is already there, just gotta look southeast a little bit there. Bellblades. That support ability, Auto a Spear Blade, is something else. Huh? It lets you attack your opponent's MP with a conventional attack, then absorb it too. Just use Brave, then conventional attacks between magic attacks. You'll never want for MP. It's perfect for you, Anyas. Oh, I never thought of that. Why are you telling us this now, Tiz? Yeah, we've had that support ability for a really long time. I just wanted to let you know how wonderful Spellblades can be. It really help you. It can really help you too, Idiot. Bro, she's been on Spellfencer, like, the whole game. You can add some sort of element to your blade attack. Start with Brave, then cast a Spellblade. You can attack right away, and even switch to another Spellblade if you want. Spellblades are incredible, aren't they? Not as incredible as your endorsement of them. if they're so great, why don't you change your job as Spellfencer, Tiz? This wasn't how this conversation was supposed to go. And how was it supposed to go? Uh-oh, what did I do now? Hey, ring a bell. What am I supposed to say in this case? You said to get Agnes and Adia into those flimsy Spellfencer outfits. I should sell them hard on the job's merits. And, well, I said exactly what you told me to, but their reply was different. So what do I say now? Yes, tell us, Ring a Bell. What does he say now? I can't wait to hear this. I mean, it's true, the difference in the design between the male and female outfits for Spellfencer is night and day, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Agnes and Tiz were so surprised by how devilish Camera was in that cutscene there. It's another place where continuity of the game and whatnot it fumbles a little bit when it comes to the multiple sub-scenario redos, but it's okay. Also, Ring a Bell, you tried your best, buddy, but, bro, Idia was in the Spellfencer outfit for, like, a good 20 episodes. You had your chance, buddy. You had your chance. Whatever. Though, if you look at the time of this video, you may see that we're not exactly done. If you look at Florum, the only sub-scenario that's actually available is DeRosa's. He's left alone because we dealt with his other members of the Blood Rose Legion already. I don't exactly want to dedicate an entire episode to him, so we're going to go ahead and say hi to him and Florum, and deal with him here and now. We'll go ahead and save up real quick. 100 hours. Really nice to see that. And yeah, we can just head straight into his lair right here.
It seems women are being tricked and captured in this world as well.
We must set them all free.
Ah, but that would put me in quite the bind.
It's the Red Old Man!
Now that is unfortunate. You could have at least called me dashing, don't you think? You do realize you are trespassing. I think it's time you ran along.
We know what you are up to. You must stop using these women for your wicked ends.
Oh, do you now, my pretty little thing? Well then, go ahead and tell me what I am doing.
Pheromore toxin.
What? Well, knock me over with a feather. Just where did you hear that?
You told us yourself.
I did? Just a second. Have I met you somewhere before?
No, I believe you have yet to make our acquaintance.
Feigning ignorance, are we? Very well. How much do you know?
You use cologne containing pheromore toxin to trick and exploit women for your own gain.
Well, well. Isn't this awkward? You seem to have seen right through me. You do realize the women I woo get something out of this too, right? My techniques are truly superior. They all leave satisfied.
You filthy old man!
Oh, so that is how you want to play it. I'll warn you, I'm not the kind to roll over easily myself. It looks like I'll have to teach you the hard way. Since you're clearly incapable of managing my nickname, let's make this formal.
Yeah, we know. Captain of the Blood Rose Legion, the Red Mage, Old Man DeRosa.
Whoa, hold on there.
Not gonna roll over easily, huh? I guess he didn't get the notes about Anchime or Caldisla. No, we're going to completely steamroll you here, buddy. So, a good way of making sure that DeRosa cannot charm you if you don't want to wear the rebuff locket, nullify various elements for 5 turns. Good old Fairy Ward here. Just pop that on your team and he can't charm you. And we're gonna have Idia go ahead and White Wind us, just real quick, and then we're gonna build up and just completely rip apart DeRosa in one full swoop. White Wind, and let's see if he actually tries to charm. Yep. Guard. We aren't falling for it this time, buddy. Let's take him down. Yeah, I think you did go down pretty easily there, buddy. We even got the unscathed bonus. Nice. There we go. And a party chat for our troubles. Ring-a-bell's invitation. Idea, how about we go get some dinner tonight? Just the two of us. Just the two of us? That's a good song. I've already made a reservation at the Triflower, the restaurant at the very top of the Central Floor Hotel. They serve a full-course florum dinner. Isn't that your favorite, Dia? We can enjoy the night view while we eat. I think I'll pass. Listen, Dia, I want you to know something. I don't go around asking just anyone like this anymore. I know Ring-a-Bell. And I don't go around rejecting just anyone either. Huh? Wait, huh? What's that supposed to... Idea delivers a bruising blow to the male ego. That one's gotta hurt. Oh, ha 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 ha. I like the idea of Anya and Tiz just sitting down, like, just looking at Idea and Ring-a-Bell, and basically just being co-commentators, like the professional sport or something. Ooh, that one's gotta hurt. Oh man, that's really funny. That's a good way to get rid of some of the dark moments of the Rosa's storyline. Anyway, that's it for today. We've covered a lot. We did 4 boss fights? Yeah, that's crazy. We'll have 4 more next time when we deal with the Black Blades. We'll be omitting one of them like we did last time for a future episode. So it'll just be 4 big bads that we have to deal with a few extra new compositions to show off. It probably won't be as clean a sweep with those bosses as it was here and the previous episode, but I like showing off cool new tricks and whatnot. So, with all that said, holy moly, I'll see you soon.